On the job hunt, well, so is Florida's Governor Rick Scott. He is set to announce an effort to bring jobs from New York City to his home state. He joins us right now. Governor, always great to have you.
It's nice to have you. I just got back from New York, and you can just see the unbelievable opportunity for New York businesses and New York employees to do so much better in Florida.
All right, I'm sure Mayor Bloomberg appreciated your efforts, but what are you trying to do?
Oh, gosh. Well, I want American businesses to do well. We're competing in the world market, and I know that they can do a better job if they're headquartered and if they work in Florida.
So what are you doing?
On top of having, well, I've written a letter, and I'm going to be calling on, basically, I start with the 100 largest companies in New York. I'll be calling on their CEOs. I wrote them a letter today, and I'm going to just continue to do that to let them know not only is our weather better, we've got a lower cost of living, but also it's just a better place to do business so they can compete in the world market way better than you can if you're sitting in New York City or New York State.
You know, Governor, this comes at a time when a lot of your colleagues across other states are trying to do similar things. The governor of Indiana trying to woo folks and businesses from Illinois, the governor of Ohio trying to woo folks from both of those states, and all bragging about lower tax rates, better business environments. Who wins in a contest like this?
Well, Florida wins. I mean, if you look at our tax rates, our business tax, we're the 5th lowest. The 4 lower than us are the 2 Dakotas, Wyoming, and Alaska. Great states. Now we're not competing with them. New York in that survey is number 49. We're number 5. Of the most populous states, we're number 1. With regard to regulation, we're dramatically better than New York. Teacher quality, something important to everybody, we're number 1 in the country. Workforce training, according to the U.S. Chamber, we're number 1 in the country. So if you think about the things that are important to businesses and their customers so they can, the business can do better, clearly Florida is a better choice.
But why geographically did you have to make the haul to New York? I mean, around you could have easily gone, you know, to any one of the southern states, but some of them have lower rates and better business environments than yours, right? South Carolina, maybe to a lesser extent Georgia. So why not make the pitch there?
Well, first off, if you look at that dichotomy, we're number 5. New York's number 49. So the spread is dramatic.
So New York was, so in other words, you're saying New York was worth the trip?
Oh, gosh, absolutely. We're doing really well. There are a lot of companies that are coming down from the Northeast, especially New York, because of taxes, because of regulation, because of permitting processes. So we're clearly the place where if you want to do business, you want to come to Florida. But it's, you know, think about you as a customer. You're not willing to pay more because a company's headquartered that does business in a jurisdiction with higher taxes, more cost for regulation, more litigation risk, and plus you want to live in an environment with great beaches, great weather.
Oh, there's no doubt. But Governor, I'm wondering if there's a stigma, fairly or not, attached to Florida that was the ground zero in the real estate meltdown, and a lot of these businesses might be saying, well, we're not so sure of that. We're not so sure they're out of the woods.
Well, I mean, you're right. You better start hurrying up and buying these homes down here. Our homes are doing very well. You know, our home sales are up 8%. If you think about it, you know, if you make $125,000 in New York City, it's worth down here your buying power is $208,000. So think about what you can do as far as education for your child, transportation, vacation, housing, all these things. It's just, and plus you get today. I think it's about 30 degrees warmer here than it is in New York City. So the weather's great, the beaches are great, the regulation is better. All these things that make it easier for your business to be well.
I love Florida, but it is hot in the summer and humid in the summer. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Well, if you want to do well in business, this is the state.